Let's read this Bible story, Joseph's family in Egypt. This takes place in Genesis chapter 41 through chapter 46. Pharaoh took his signet ring from his finger and put it on Joseph's finger. He dressed him in robes of fine linen and put a gold chain around his neck. Pharaoh gave Joseph the name Zaphnath-Paneah, meaning God speaks and he lives, and gave him Asenath, daughter of Potiphera, priest of On, to be his wife. Joseph was 30 years old when he entered the service of Pharaoh. Before the years of famine came, 2 sons were born to Joseph. Joseph named his firstborn Manasseh, and the second he named Ephraim. For the next 7 years, Joseph stored up grain. Then the famine began, and the people from distant countries came to Egypt to buy Joseph's grain. His brothers also came, but they did not recognize him. Joseph wanted to know if his brothers had changed. He tested them by hiding a silver cup in Benjamin's bag. When the brothers started for home, Joseph sent his steward after them and searched their bags. The steward found the cup and took them back to Joseph. Judah pleaded with Joseph not to enslave Benjamin and offered to stay in his place. Then Joseph could no longer control himself and said to his brothers, "Come close to me." When they had done so, he said, "I am your brother Joseph, the one you sold into Egypt. And now, don't be distressed and don't be angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you. For 2 years now there has been a famine in the land, and for the next 5 years there will be no plowing and reaping. But God sent me ahead of you to preserve you a remnant on earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. Now hurry back to my father and say to him, Joseph says, God has made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down to me, don't delay. You shall live in the region of Goshen, and be near me, you and your children and grandchildren, your flocks and herds, and all you have. I will provide for you there." So Israel, that is Jacob, set out with all that was his, and when he reached Beersheba, he offered sacrifices to the God of his father Isaac. And God spoke to Israel, that is Jacob, in a vision at night and said, "I am God, the God of your father." He said, "Do not be afraid to go down to Egypt, for I will make you a great nation there. I will go down to Egypt with you, and I will surely bring you back again. And Joseph's own hand will close your eyes." Jacob and his family settled in Goshen and tended Pharaoh's herds. Joseph made peace with his brothers, and he was a powerful ruler in Egypt all his life, and died at the age of 110. Understanding the story. Joseph realizes that his brother's evil act saved his family from the famine, and that his rise to power was part of God's plan. With his family reunited in Egypt, Joseph finally understands the significance of his dreams. The 11 stars and sheaves of corn represent his brothers, who now serve under him. Thank you, Lord, for your word. I love you. Come on back, and we'll do it again.